Mnangagwa fires up in court after being sentenced for corruption acts. Welcome back, viewers, to the channel where we deliver breaking stories and riveting updates from across the globe. Before we dive into this explosive courtroom drama featuring Zimbabwe's former president, Emmerson Mnangagwa, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This is a story of power, corruption, and justice that you don't want to miss. Let's get right into it. In a dramatic and unprecedented turn of events, former Zimbabwean President Emmerson Mnangagwa erupted in fury during a tense court session after being handed a sentence for corruption. Once a man who ruled with an iron fist, Mnangagwa now finds himself on the receiving end of the very justice system he controlled for so long. The courtroom, packed with journalists, legal experts, and members of the public, was left stunned as the former leader, known for his calculated composure, lashed out in frustration and anger. The charges against Mnangagwa stemmed from a series of high-profile corruption cases that have plagued Zimbabwe during his tenure. Allegations of embezzlement, misuse of public funds, and shady deals involving government contracts all came to light, painting a damning picture of a leader accused of prioritizing personal gain over the welfare of his people. Despite his legal team's efforts to dismiss the charges, the court ruled that there was overwhelming evidence proving the former president's role in these corrupt activities. When the judge delivered the sentence, reports say Mnangagwa lost his cool, slamming his hand on the table and accusing the court of being a puppet of political rivals. His fiery outburst included claims that the proceedings were part of a wider conspiracy to tarnish his legacy and remove him from the political stage for good. Security personnel were forced to intervene as Mnangagwa's frustration escalated, turning what was already a high-stakes trial into an unforgettable spectacle. This courtroom drama marks a significant moment in Zimbabwean history, as it represents the first time a former head of state has been held accountable for corruption in such a public and decisive manner. For years, Mnangagwa's administration was accused of fostering a culture of impunity, where the powerful were shielded from accountability. But this trial and subsequent sentencing signal a shift in the nation's fight against corruption, a step that many Zimbabweans see as long overdue. The reaction from the public has been mixed. While some celebrated the court's decision as a victory for justice, others questioned whether this was merely a symbolic gesture designed to appease growing public anger. Social media platforms lit up with debates, with hashtags like #Mnangagwa sentenced and #Justice for Zimbabwe trending as Zimbabweans shared their thoughts on this historic ruling. Meanwhile, the political fallout from this trial is expected to be massive. Analysts suggest that Mnangagwa's sentencing could lead to further investigations into other high-ranking officials who served under his administration. Opposition leaders, including Nelson Chamisa, have called this a turning point for Zimbabwe, urging the government to continue rooting out corruption at all levels. However, others warn that this could spark unrest among Mnangagwa's loyalists, who may view the verdict as politically motivated. As Zimbabwe stands at a crossroads, one question looms large: is this the beginning of a new era of accountability, or just another chapter in the nation's turbulent political story? Only time will tell. Before we wrap up, don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more updates on this developing story and other major events around the world. Stay tuned, we'll be following this story closely as it continues to unfold. In closing, Mnangagwa's fiery outburst in court and his sentencing for corruption mark a moment that will be remembered for years to come. For a leader who once seemed untouchable, this is a humbling fall from grace. The fight for justice and accountability in Zimbabwe is far from over, and the world will be watching every step of the way. Stay informed, stay engaged, and as always, thank you for watching.